Hey everybody, welcome back. We are officially in season 4, and this is episode 2. So, welcome back to Monday Moves and Chat. We are really excited to give you a fun show tonight. Thank you guys so much for last week's episode, our first episode of season 4. Thank you for sharing. We got a lot of views, got a lot of compliments, so we appreciate you guys for everything that you do. We're going to go ahead and get Quinn in so we can officially get started. Hope everybody had a great Monday. Hope you had an amazing Monday. Hey, honey.
Hey,
How you?
it's Monday.
It's Monday.
Mm-hmm.
It is Monday.
Right,
So, I was just telling everybody thank you for the views from last week. It's appreciated.
right. Make sure you share some more.
Yes. Share, share,
Oh, and let me
share.
share while I'm saying it.
So while we're waiting on Ashley, we just want to remind you guys that even though we've already started season 4, there are still opportunities to be a sponsor. So if you would
Mhm.
like to advertise your business, share your business with us as far as like us even doing like a quick infomercial for you. You can give us an email at mmchat3, the number 3, at gmail.com, or you can inbox either one of us or inbox the group page. We would love to be able to expose your business and share with others
Exactly.
the great things that you're doing. So
And in the economy
definitely,
that we're currently in, we want to support all of our local business owners as well. So,
definitely want to do that. Definitely want to do that. So, hey Ashley,
Hey y'all.
how are you?
hey,
How are
Ash.
you?
Good, good. How are y'all?
Good, good.
We here.
Amen, amen.
Right.
We're here. We're here.
It's
We're
Monday.
here. It is Monday. It is Monday. So I said we got a fun show planned. So
Honey, we got something to talk about today.
Yes.
So we didn't exactly publicize what this show was about. We just, asked y'all to come join us. And I see some people joining now, and somebody's messaging me. Can't read that while I'm showing. But nonetheless, we are going to talk about cheating.
Ah! Oh, sorry. Was that a little too loud?
Cheating.
Sorry. I felt that down in my spirit.
So I guess before we get into like the full conversation, like what's y'all's definition of cheating?
Oh, there's so many layers.
Right.
Because there's like emotional cheating or,
Mm-hmm.
Physical, of
and-
course.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And then there's,
Oh,
not really a battle, but, some people are like, oh, they're equal, where some people are kind of like, oh, well, emotional cheating isn't as bad as physical cheating, blah, blah, blah. And yeah. I think there's just a lot of layers to it.
Right. So like, and I am getting a message now about what cheating is. So hold the line. Let's see. Cheating is anything you have to hide. If I've got to hide it from you, then clearly I don't want to be with you and I'm just cheating
come
on
on,
you.
somebody.
Yes.
Thank you. I don't know if you want me to share your name, but thank you. So,
Right.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
Liz.
like, hey, it's like Ashley said, there's so many layers. You got physical, you got emotional. I don't know if there's one that's worse. Cheating is cheating.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
I mean, I
It's
don't think
almost
that
like sin. There's no big or little sin.
there's no big or little. So it's like it is what it is.
And it
So,
isn't sin.
but everybody was like, oh, well, now people have, what did somebody tell me the other day? Non-ethical non-monogamy, which is a nice way of saying, I'm going to get with you, but I'm never going to commit to you, which means I'm just going to cheat on you, whether you like it or not.
And what was the phrase for it? I mean, what was the title of it again?
Non-ethical non-monogamy.
That's so
Oh,
much.
child. That's a lot.
It
Did
is.
y'all did y'all watch the last season of Harlem?
Uh-uh.
Yes. And guess what the character's name is?
I can't remember what the character's name is now. That that was his name. That is right. I'm
No,
sorry.
the
The
girl name
girl,
is Queen.
yeah. So and then because so the guy that she's trying to figure it out with, and he was honest though. He was like, "Listen, I've got somebody else. If y'all didn't watch Harlem, this is a spoiler alert. But I've got spoiler alert. The backdrop is down. That's hilarious. But he
Right.
was just
Let's
like,
see if
I've
it stays
got
up this
somebody
time.
else. Right. He's like, I've got somebody else, but I'm gonna be with the both of y'all. Yeah. So it's definitely different.
To the
It's different.
viewers,
I'm
yeah.
just realizing my wood is going this way and y'all is going that way. Nobody corrected me.
Oh, I didn't even realize that till just now.
It's all the same.
It's still wood.
You know,
It's
right, it's
still
wood.
wood. It's
It'll
wood.
it'll be fixed next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But nonetheless,
But
like,
right. Yeah, that was crazy. And the thing about it is, if you're going to want to be in a relationship like that, be upfront and honest in the beginning. With that episode or with that season of Harlem, which I hate that they put like 10 years in one season, was crazy to me.
literally,
But like,
literally.
right. But with that episode, when she found that out, it was like, huh? Because she had no clue. She thought she was, in a relationship with this man. He kept pursuing her. And even though she said she didn't want to be in a relationship, that she was still trying to find herself, he was adamant about being with her. And then only to find
Adamant.
out that he had a whole other girlfriend too, because I think he was a baseball player. So
Yeah,
he
he was
had an
ex-pro
at-home
football.
girlfriend and on the road girlfriend.
And he explained that, like, oh no, when I'm at home, I'm with her. When I'm on the road, I'm with you.
Right.
Sir,
Mm-mm,
no, we're not taking turns.
That's true.
We're not taking
mm-mm.
turns.
That's too much
Your
work,
man is my man and my man too.
That
girl.
Or
is too
whatever
much
she
work,
said.
though. That is too
It's
much
a lot
work.
of work. Like a one relationship with one person is already enough. Now I got to figure out how
Hmm.
to maintain two, and because you can't treat both of them the same. You know, you
Right.
really want to break it down to like how do they manage that? Because everybody has a different love language. So you have to manage. Okay, Susie Cube over here is physical touch. So I got to make sure I'm fulfilling that you know need,
Right.
whereas the Becky, whoever, could be quality time. So it's like,
Ashley's so sweet about it. How many honey packs are you taking, sir?
Honey packs. That's not a honey pack.
Because
That's a blue pill.
and a
oh
honey
my
pack.
god.
That's
Because
them
ain't
gas
no way.
station blue pills. The one with the
Ain't
little
no way.
rhinoceros on the top. That's them gas station pills.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's gonna have to happen.
Hmm.
It's a
Because
lot.
ain't no way you pleasing everybody.
But they'll
Right. I just
try.
mm-mm. Mm-mm. Too much for me.
That's too
But
much.
but we did get a submission, a rather interesting story. Who?
You guys want me to read the story?
Yes, please.
You read.
You got to say it like when you're in church. Read.
Read.
Here's the story. My husband Marcus, of 15 years, suffered a massive stroke. This woman, Marcia, who he's been having an affair with for the past several years, sent me this message.
We put names.
Hello, Jennifer. This is Marcia.
Hey
All
Barbara,
the
this
names have
is
been
Shirley.
changed. Right. All the names
Hey
have been
Barbara, this is
changed,
Shirley.
for privacy reasons. But yeah, hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. Um, I think you know who I am, but I would like to ask you if it's all right if I come over and take care of Marcus so, so that you can have some free time to do something for yourself. She's so considerate. I know it's really hard on you, so I'd love to help out. I've dated him when times were good, and I think it's only fair that I help out in the bad. Please let me know if it's okay with you and when you'd like for me to start. Like it's a job and she need a start date. Um, if you don't want me in your home, you can always drop him off at my home, and that's fine by me. The end. We don't know how it ended up, But ladies, and I'll say what I feel at the end.
I would have packed up Marcus and his hospital bag and all of his hospital
His
belongings and all of his
CPAP machine,
things,
everything.
his CPAP,
His
Don't
his
forget the
blue
diapers.
pills, his unpacked, everything is going to get packed up and I'm going to drop him off at Jennifer's house. Jennifer,
Hmm.
mm-hmm.
we dropping him off.
No, Marsha. Marsha.
Marsha, we
Oh,
dropping him
Marsha is the
off.
other woman.
There's no drop
Marsha,
off to so I
Marsha,
can get
Marsha.
there's no drop off so I can get free time. There's drop off so you can have him.
he can stay there. He
Baby,
can
when I
stay there.
said I would have dropped him off so fast, that wheelchair would have been rolling, and she would have had to catch him.
But this is my thing. She's like, I know you know who I am.
Oh, bold.
Right.
Right. The
That just,
nerve. The
right.
audacity.
The audacity.
And let's take it a step further. What if Jennifer was super naive and for real had no clue that he
Right.
had, you know what I'm saying? Like, she could have been, that could have completely flipped her world upside down and she probably would have had a
Hmm.
stroke.
First of
Right.
all, I think we need details on where this stroke occurred. Because the only thing I thought about
Like
was
location.
the only thing I thought about was the color purple, the original one, when her
How'd
daddy
you
died
down?
on top of me.
On top of me.
Wait, y'all, I think Desmond
Oh, I'm
said he thinks
sorry.
that that was very considerate of her. And
A
you know what it is? I do think, well, one, I can't remember, Quinn. Was this an email or was this like a text message?
text.
It was an email.
It was an email.
Oh,
Oh,
that was email?
I
Okay.
received it in my inbox. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Oh, okay. Um, I'm and maybe this is just bold. Like this is a conversation. This is a phone call. This is a, hey, can we meet at someplace? You know, to have a conversation. Like this isn't like just something you just drop in somebody's inbox and just be like, just let me know what you want to do. Like what? Who are you? What? What's go? Like no, we need to have like a conversation and not via email. Like this needs to be face to face or over the phone. Like,
Because they had been married 15 years. Out
right,
of those 15 years, how long had he been having the side piece? And
right.
yes, it's considered of her to reach out because she knew what happened to him, but
And she
at
cared.
the same time, like, you know, yeah. Laura said, what are we meeting about exactly?
Honey, you want? We can give you the short version of the story. Married, well, how long was it? 15 years.
15 years.
Married 15 years. Husband had a stroke. Side piece called the wife and said that she was going to help her, or she offered to help the wife take care of the stroke patient. And also told her if you have a problem with me being in your home, then you can definitely drop him off at my house, and I don't have a problem with that. Because she was there during the good times, so she don't mind being there in the bad times. Desmond, I knew you had to be a man to say that was mighty considerate of her.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah. Hey, Des. I'm going to say, hey, Des. She's a great team
Hey,
player.
Des.
the good thing
Okay.
that
No.
she was, what she said, she was there for all the good times. Like, huh? Do tell, because
Right.
Jennifer was probably thinking that she and her husband were having all the good times. You know what?
Again, all of his belongings packed up,
All
dropped
I see in my
off.
head is Diary of a Mad Black Woman, where she just let that thing roll into the tub and then
Yep, yep.
Oh gosh. I just don't because at this point you've already taken away from my duties as a wife anyway. So now you can go ahead and deal with it.
Yeah.
right,
Laura said you can have them. I'm keeping my name on all the policies and properties.
right.
And yes, absolutely.
Yep. Because when I gotta sign something, yeah, I'm good.
Mm-mm.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
Yep.
that I hope you ain't been put on a ventilator, because I'm gonna tell them go ahead and
Okay, right. Play with it.
Oh god. Oh,
Gosh,
gosh.
we're
Oh
gonna have to get
gosh.
Quinn out of jail sooner or later, Carla.
Eventually,
We're
I
gonna
feel
do
like we
something.
need
We're gonna have
a
to get her
get
out of
Quinn
jail.
out of jail fund.
And people be thinking it's me and you. It's
And it's
Quinn.
Quinn. Like
I didn't say anything.
we are literally the calm ones. Like Ashley's always the one that's just like, okay, I may make a face, but Quinn takes all the action,
I'm
all of
just
it.
playing charades.
And then Laura not helping. She's talking about then charge your phone in the outlet after you pull it out.
Right.
All
Gotta be
right.
able to tell
Okay.
somebody the story.
Ooh,
God. Oh my
Right.
God.
oh my
Okay.
God.
I'm great. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So,
So in the spirit of cheating, we're also going to visit something that went down over social media for the past weekend. Carly, you want to tell us about what happened?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Right.
Okay.
Keeping it with current
So,
events.
good old former NFL player Stephen Smith, or Steve Smith, excuse me, not Stephen A. Smith, the commentator.
Yeah, he don't
Uh,
like me.
exactly. He was called out by a young lady's husband who he's having an affair with. Now, what the husband did was release all text messages and
All of
a video of him calling his wife's side piece to ask him what he was going to do now that he was caught cheating with the wife. The wife is also on the ban for the Baltimore Ravens. So
Still didn't know
he
they
was basically
had it.
like, yeah, he was like, that's some type of fraternization law that has occurred. But the text messages were hilarious. Yes, Quinn.
First, before we proceed any further, who knew that they had bans for NFL teams?
I'm for real. We were talking about that the other day. I didn't know they even had a band.
Because they said, well, she was a member of the band. I was like, what band? Like
What
Megan
band?
Trainor? Like, what was she on?
Right.
But it said Baltimore Ravens.
That's crazy. If you knew they had bans, y'all comment in the chat because I had no idea that NFL teams had bans.
I
And if
did.
So
so,
maybe,
who's your favorite band player?
When did they play?
Right.
maybe,
I'm pretty sure this girl played the flute.
oh, mm,
Mm-mm.
hmm.
Time out.
Maybe
Queen, you in
not
time
the
out.
flute. Maybe not the flute. Maybe
Queen
not.
in time out.
Maybe not.
She in time out.
Nonetheless,
I live in timeout. It's okay.
some of the text messages, and I think what got to me was like the text messages where they're describing their activities, we'll say, and yeah, I'll just tell y'all my favorite one. When she texted and said, I
What?
think you may have rearranged my IUD.
That was your favorite one.
It
Like, ma'am,
was.
really? Really,
It
ma'am?
was. First of all, trombone. First of all, why would you? Y'all don't have burner phones when you cheat.
Not
Hello.
even a
Like,
burner
that
phone.
was
Who's keeping these messages?
right.
That
And that was what we were
too.
talking about yesterday. Like, or not yesterday, the other day, like how it just kind of seemed like she was just sloppy with it. Like she
Literally.
was,
Delete the messages. Delete the
yeah.
deletes. Delete the cloud. Why are you holding on to this man?
Get the Text Now app. That's an app in your phone where you're texting and calling from that number. So that can't be traced, stupid. Because you can just delete the app.
And the funniest thing about all of this, I mean, you guys could go and look at the videos if you just search that NFL player's name. But when the husband called him, baby, he didn't scratch out one number. He didn't blur anything. Everything is accessible to the public.
Yep.
Literally.
And my
Literally.
favorite line was, "Why have you been cheating with my wife? What do you have to
I'm
say for
sorry.
yourself?"
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's funny.
But
Like, that's
he's
it.
married too.
Right.
And the crazy part about it, so I found a picture of the side piece today. His wife looks like her.
Mhm.
I saw that when we went down that rabbit hole.
Hmm. They look alike.
Yeah,
And he
but
has
he definitely has a
of
type.
age children. Yeah, and he has of age children who are, I'm pretty sure, heavy on social media. And now you had to see
Right.
your father being messy, sleeping with another man's wife.
That-
Oh,
I just got so many questions. I want to hear. I
yes,
mean, that it matters, but I definitely want to hear the other side of the story.
Oh, I do too. I
Like
do too.
I just, I just got so many questions because I'm just nosy. I'm like, girl, why were you
Because
being so sloppy? Really?
right.
that's like Quinn said, you didn't delete anything. Because if your husband just went to your phone and was like, oh, hello.
I
Yeah.
mean, you ain't even put a Face ID block on your phone. Like, you can lock your messages, sis.
I think I'm gonna stand on what I said the other day. It seems like she was sloppy because she just didn't care. I don't think she cared.
Maybe she did.
And he got on there and was like, what he said, he got her out of jail a few times for
Yes.
domestic violence and all of that. Like, you know, I'm sure, he is a great man or whatever, but there is something behind all of this. There is something like he could be, not to say I'm not taking her side. I'm not saying that what she did was right, but there for women, for
Mm-hmm.
women, and I would say majority of women, there is I see three triple. I I think women when women cheat, there's like a reason behind it. Like
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm lonely, my husband is never here, he's always away, or I have this spouse that's super busy and we don't
Hmm.
spend time together. Like when
Yeah.
women cheat, it's like there's emotions there. There's like an
Yeah.
emotional attachment,
Yeah.
especially once it becomes physical.
Yeah.
Or they
So
just a 304.
Did you say 304? So, but if she's just a 304, then why be married?
Baby, sometimes you try to turn the 304 into a housewife.
But why?
well, I
Why?
mean,
It might have
I
been good
wasn't
to him
saying all
too.
women. I wasn't
So
saying
good he
all
could have.
women, but I was saying like majority of women, like they get attached. Like that's why I would like to hear her side of the. I was commenting on Kelly's
I mean,
comment.
yeah.
Like
No.
there's I would love to hear her side of the story because she was like stupidly sloppy. And
Yeah.
Hmm.
there's just no way you can be that sloppy just like around your hood, just whatever. I'm just gonna leave this evidence like right here, don't care, you know
What is it, 304? It is
HO,
the street
A
term
whore.
for whore.
A
HO,
whore. A
we trying to
garden
get
tool.
we trying to get monetized on YouTube, so
Right.
so that's why we call it 304.
Right. Yeah,
But
304.
yeah, but okay, so this is also something I meant to share with y'all too. There's an age bracket. Oh God, Justin.
just
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you, Justin. No, we appreciate that. There's a study that shows that there's a certain age bracket of people that cheat. So more women cheat in their late 20s to early 30s. More men cheat in their late 30s to mid 40s.
really,
I thought that was interesting too, because I would have
Wow.
never.
that's
I would have
interesting.
thought. I would have thought that it was more so backwards. I would see, like Ash was saying, like a female cheating emotionally. I would see that being later on in life. We're settled. We've been with this person for years, and it's just
Hmm.
not going the way we need it to
Yeah,
go. And we
yeah,
emotionally cheat.
yeah.
And that may be 40 to early 50s. But apparently, we out here just doing the most
You know
before
what?
that.
I think maybe it's it's not that way because once you've been with someone for like 10 plus years or whatever, and you're like, you know what, I'm done. And I think I can say like right now we are at that age where it's kind of like, listen, I have spent half my life with this person. I am going to do the other half, live the rest of my life doing what I want to do. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna like be I guess more people don't want, they just don't want to be tied down. So maybe they're less likely to cheat because they're kind of like, listen, I'm just out here having fun. I'm not gonna, you know, yeah, because I couldn't
Yeah.
see myself after being with Chevy for so long, and then like for whatever reason he and I split up. I'm sorry. I'm just single. I'm just single because
Because
I'm not
nobody's
remarried.
gonna live up to those standards of what you've been used to. So you're gonna be looking around like, who are you and why are you in my face?
Yeah, I'm single. And
Yeah,
from what I hear anyway, the dating pool is trash. So
it has
Right.
pee in it.
single. I'm
And
just gonna
poop from what I hear too.
Yes, it has
Justin
pee in
said
it.
women cheat when they get bored and men cheat to feel.
feel what? What she
Feel
said?
what,
Feel?
Justin?
So
That's what he
women cheat
said.
when they get bored. I get bored.
Justin. Right. And I usually do a paint by numbers when I get bored. Or I
Yeah,
play a phase 10 game.
One of them.
I don't
yeah.
cheat.
More marching Ravens. They used to be
Okay,
the
okay.
Cleveland Band, and there's the Washington Commanders.
I about to say I missed that whole
Yeah.
comment. I'm sorry. It looks like somebody was giving
Yeah.
us the information we requested about knowing about these bands.
Listen,
Yeah, because we had no
I
clue.
live so close to Baltimore, and I had no idea.
Right. I'm gonna need you to
I
go and
had no
support the
idea that
Baltimore
my
Ravens band.
what they got here?
She's not
I'm
going.
I'm
She ain't going.
I'm gonna need you to go on out there
She ain't going. I
and
promise
cheer
you
for
she
the
ain't
band,
going.
not the team. Cheer for
mm-mm,
the
She
band.
still ain't going.
mm-mm, nope. Mm-mm,
She's not going.
mm-mm. It's outside.
No.
Mm-mm.
Right?
Like outside.
Right.
Outside of her truck. She's not going.
Right.
She ain't
I don't
going.
blame you.
Mm-mm.
Every
No.
year, Shelby wants me to go to the Army Navy game. Mm-mm,
Wait, you don't go to those games though?
mm-mm, mm-mm. I have been married to Chevy all this time. I have never once gone to an Army Navy game. And I know somebody about to blast me out or I'm about to get cursed out, but I've never been to an Army Navy game. I will
I
not.
mean,
There
is it
was
a
spring
prerequisite of a
break
military
coming.
wife?
Huh?
Is it a prerequisite of a military wife?
I mean, if your spouse went to West Point or, you know, the other school, um it's kind of like it's like a tradition thing, like it's a big deal, I guess. No, I've never been. There was one year, for real, he went and it was snowing, and I was like, see, that's why I ain't go. And I saw him on the TV screen sitting out there in the snow. I was like, see, I could have been right there with you, and I'm not. I love him to death, but I just no, thank you. Mm-mm. Take me to an indoor sport. I will go watch basketball. Outdoor.
That's respectable.
We're sorry, Chevy. We're sorry. Our
Why y'all
apologies.
talking? Sorry.
It's just like
Our
Obama
apologies to
when he went
our
to that funeral
friend.
by himself because Michelle said she wasn't going.
Yep, that's me. I ain't going.
Michelle and Obama.
That is not a comparison. The funeral was indoors. It was
And Michelle said
inside.
she wasn't going, and Obama had to go anyway. That's my point.
I,
Sometimes the first family can't always go together.
yeah, yeah. No, I just,
Okay.
happy for all the people that like to be outside, but I had no clue they had bands. I had no clue, like,
Now I know
I,
the Army and the
when,
Navy or whoever them people that be playing in that game. I know they got bands.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, like, the Baltimore Ravens, like, when do they
Right.
play? I don't hear a band playing at all during any of the games.
I just had another thought.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So typically when you get football players, they're recruited from different colleges or, different programs, right? So where these band
Mhm.
people come from, are these the college band students that are going to play for these bands?
Did you just come up with a scheme to recruit band geeks to play in professional? Is that what you just did?
I mean, is that where they're finding these people? Where are these people coming from?
Is that a thing? Like, is that a?
Carla, go dust off your clarinet.
I will not. I didn't play the clarinet the last year I was there. I played the drums.
What?
Go dust off a drum. Get a snare.
Yeah.
Go
No, I did.
dust it off. I'm gonna bring my tambourine. The
I
quads.
did the.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I did the
gosh.
quads, and I was in the pit. I was the only girl in the pit before
Come
I
on, let's
quit.
go. I'm gonna
So,
play my
but
tambourine.
I can't. I'm done. I'm done. You mean tell me there's some people that are going to schools like you know what, Bob? You and that trombone are going places.
You're going straight to the top. You can make your way to the top, around and around.
Oh God.
I can't with y'all.
Oh my
Come
gosh.
on, Justin. You can bring your baritone. You invited.
Yep.
Yeah, make it a group thing.
Right. Come
Oh
on.
God. Oh God.
Ashley,
I'll be
you
a
want to play the triangle?
I'll be a flag girl because I ain't playing any instruments.
Yep. We're going to get you that
I
flag, girl.
don't know. Let me see. I don't know if Laura's still watching, but she's probably about to say something stupid. So her daughter went to like a football game when she was young. This is like her first time seeing it. So the flag girls were like on the side. And she was like, "So mama, what you call the flag twirlers?" And we were like, "No, that's not what they're called." And she's like, "Well,
Oh,
isn't that what they're doing? They're twirling a flag." And she's like, "Yeah, but that's not what it's a flag twirler." And she walked away from us like, "We are done." like,
right.
like
I
she was
mean,
so mad at us. She was mad at us. We were like, "That's not what they're called. They're not called flag twirlers. Aren't they twirling the flag?" Okay, all right, you're right.
The
she said,
definition of calling a spade a spade.
I stand corrected. So after
mm-hmm.
that, we
Period.
just called them flag twirlers. We were like, "Oh, the flag
And that's
twirlers."
what they are.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Hmm.
it's fine. So I'm sorry. Back to cheating. Jesus,
Fell down all the way down a rabbit hole.
right?
Yes, we did. And it's
Don't even know
okay.
how we got there. No clue. No clue.
Because
Oh,
that football player cheated with that band member.
Yeah.
Because that one day at band camp just remind you of American Pie. Everything goes
Yep.
down in band camp.
we never had like crazy stuff happen in band camp though. Well, I take that back. We did. We did. We did. Because I think the first, like one of the first summers I did band camp, like where they had us separated, I learned way too much stuff about people.
That's
I
what
did.
you want to bring up. You want to talk about that person that was in the bedroom.
The one in the closet? Was that the closet?
I don't know if they was in the closet, but the guy tried to jump out the window. Y'all remember that?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I remember that.
I didn't go to that camp.
I remember that one.
When did
But
that?
then another person, they were hiding in the closet because what happened was they were in the closet and somebody walked in to like get their instrument or something, but the closet got stuck. So they were in there for like 2 hours. And
Was
we,
this at Creek or Flora?
this is at Flora.
Floor.
Okay, so we're
Now
gonna
I
have
don't remember about the one where the guy tried to jump out the window.
we're gonna have a
I
meet
remember that one.
so y'all can
Uh
catch me
huh.
up.
Now the one that
So we'll have to have
got
a meeting after the meeting.
I
the
mean
one
after
that
the
got
meet.
stuck in the closet, we all know.
Girl, we your
Yeah.
tablet so you can text us.
Yeah, we all know because
Wait,
we
no, we already established we're having a meeting after the meeting.
yeah. I thought y'all knew about that.
No.
I can remember. Now, if we start talking about it, I'll be like, oh, yeah. I
Mm-mm.
just remember that one that tried to jump out the window. I remember that like it was
I
yesterday.
remember
I
that. I do
don't
remember
remember that, so
that.
we're definitely having a meeting after the meeting.
And then there
And
was
I always
one
wonder
where we
whatever
went.
happened to those two people.
Mm,
Oh,
one got married, right? I think. I think so.
gosh. Carla, did you pull a card?
Girl, no. So,
Oh,
but I did pull a So I pulled like some because I was reading this article about the ages that people cheat.
Mm-hmm.
So they had like these discussion questions. So I thought I'd share one of the discussion questions. It's actually very interesting.
Oh,
It's very
hmm.
interesting. If your significant other, spouse, husband, or wife were to tell you it was okay to cheat because they knew that they could no longer please you, would you do it? And they did put in parentheses, not please as in just sexual, but basically like they just don't make you happy anymore, but y'all don't want to be in the marriage.
Wait, they
So you
Say that one more time.
basically too cheap.
we're
You're
just
too
like
cheap to get a divorce. You're too cheap to get a divorce.
So you talk about a marriage in the 1980s. So that's what they did. They never got a divorce. They just had their little side pieces and then they came together later on.
Maybe.
I was about to say, like, I don't
Okay.
think
But if
this.
they say if I'm let's say I'm married to Joe and Joe says, you know what, I know you're not happy. I understand
Hmm.
you're not happy, but we're better in this household together. But I know I no longer make you happy. You can go out and get a boyfriend.
Well, is Joe getting a boy? Not a boyfriend. Is Joe getting a girlfriend?
So that was my question too. Does that mean because I can go out and get a boyfriend, does that mean that he can go out and get a girlfriend?
Right.
Joe probably gonna get him a girlfriend, but if he couldn't please you, baby, I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna be able to please Sally. So,
But what if it was medical though? Because I just thought about that. What if it was medical? Like you love this person with your entire being.
now see,
Y'all
that's
have been
different.
together for a long time, but he medically cannot please you anymore.
See, that's different
It
now. You talk
that's
about medical,
different.
and it's something that you
They
can't
can't help
determine or you can't change.
you.
You can't help. Yeah, you can't help that.
And then if you like, yes, they will say, I want you to be happy or whatever.
Hmm.
But just think of the damage that that's going to cause to them because they're already going to be kind of broken that, whatever medical condition has put them in this, predicament.
Yeah.
Now I got to live through the fact that my spouse is being physical with someone else because I can't
Hmm.
do it. Like, like that's different. Like I don't think I could. I just
Right.
have
Now,
a
if it was
limited
medically,
supply of
yeah.
vibrators and toys and all of that, and we just have to figure it out.
I'm done. Okay, I'm sorry. Laura said no because people can say that say they can handle it, but they can't handle it when they see or think about you with somebody else. True.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
True.
Yep.
True.
And I think as for women, it's easier to be able to handle a situation like that versus a man. A man probably would be like, well, I'm gonna go find me somebody to please my. This is just a woman talking.
True.
Hmm.
I don't want no man coming back and saying, listen to Kevin Samuels. I'm just saying, I think it's easier for women to be able to handle situations of that nature
Yeah.
than men because with along they need, you let them tell it, they need that
Hmm.
intimacy in order to function. They
But
can't think
men
straight.
are so I read this article a couple of weeks ago, and this is gonna kind of be sidebar, but kind of down the rabbit hole too. For men,
Hmm.
the majority of there were like 100 men surveyed. 78% of them said they needed to have physicality at least 3 times a week.
Hmm.
Women were like, nah, because if I get quality time with him, I'm good. If I get to just know that my husband had a good day at work and we can do dinner together, I'm good.
Hmm.
32% of the women said maybe I think it was like 2 days, if that. So women or men need more physical activity than the woman does. So this situation where, like you said, reverse, the woman medically can't do anything. Most men, not saying all, most men will probably be quicker to be like, oh, okay, let me
Right.
go call so and so.
Yeah.
They probably already have a backup in
I was
mind.
just about to say, I already got somebody in mind.
So it was just a
Marsha just
thought.
over there waiting.
Oh, Marsha,
Yeah.
Marsha, Marsha, Marsha.
Oh,
Marsha was
help us.
bold though. Like,
I really do hope that they were adults and actually had a conversation and that they wheeled his ass in the room too so that he could do some explaining. But
He can't talk. That stroke took his left side out.
oh, really?
yeah, I
I'm joking. I don't know.
Oh,
Quinn.
Quinn.
See? It's always Quinn.
But I didn't think about that though. So what if the stroke did take his ability to talk? He can't explain himself.
Mm.
I'm sorry, but the
If he had,
explanation is the fact that you have a side chick. I'm
You can
done.
ask,
Right.
He can
can he
nod.
write? Can he type?
I'll put a
He
bow
can do
on.
something.
Fine.
My gift to you, Marsha.
Was there another discussion question?
Mm-mm. But not one that we can ask here.
Okay.
That's for
Yeah.
the meeting. After the meeting.
Yeah. 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 I'm
Yeah, I don't think I could do it.
uh I guess I can kind of rephrase this one. Are certain activities considered cheating? Like sexual activities? I'm trying to have the respectful words for it.
I mean,
It's not penetration.
I was about to say, uh-huh. I think I
Okay.
get. I think I get where you're
Okay.
going. Is
Okay.
that considered cheating? Yes.
Yeah. Survey of men said no.
What? Well, you know what? That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me.
Quinn, what is this smirk
What do you think?
about?
I didn't say anything.
But you want
But
to
yeah.
say something.
But what so yeah, most men said it wasn't considered.
I'm
Because nothing was
surprised Justin hadn't said anything.
maybe he's not watching.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
it's shocking that he kept quiet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. But yeah, I would definitely consider that cheating.
Okay, we have a comment from a viewer. Frank, sex is so important that my helpmeet would have to go outside the relationship. As a
Oh.
born again Christian man, my commitment is to my love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I get it.
And what's it the bed of marriage is undefiled? Am I saying that right?
That's what the Bible say, honey.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can flip her, smack her, rub it down.
We don't
Hang her from
want
the ceiling fan,
is the
roll
ceiling
your
fan
boat.
on?
Don't worry about it. You can strap her up,
We can't take one nowhere.
undefiled.
But that's only if you're
Undefiled.
married. That is only if you're married.
Mm-hmm.
Only in marriage.
Only
That's
in
what
marriage.
Jesus said
Yeah.
by way of
But
the Lord.
that's a good comment though. That's a good comment.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Who was that?
Thank
Frank?
you,
Frank.
Frank.
Thank you,
Yes,
Frank.
thank
Frank.
you. But good old cheating. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Right. So the moral of the story for today is if you're going to cheat, don't be in a relationship. And if you're in a relationship, don't cheat.
Just
Like
don't.
Ashley said, now what did we learn?
Right.
Right.
Now, what did you learn?
What did we learn?
Those are
I mean,
Or
some takeaways.
and this is gonna sound terrible. Or just please don't be as stupid and slack like the chick in the band. Just don't be stupid. Just
What was that app again where your text messages disappear, Carla?
text now.
Teach the people.
It's a free app. You go on there, you pick your number. You can even pick a different area code. It's an app in your phone. So if you choose to basically say like, let me just delete the app so you don't see the text message I sent to delete the app.
Look at that.
see
Delete the app. But in
All
all
kinds of ways for you
seriousness,
to be a sneaky link.
right.
all of this could have been prevented if she had just been a little bit smarter.
A little
Right.
bit. A little bit.
Google how to cheat and get away with it. Just Google.
But in all seriousness, I think that before people in a relationship can be good to each other, they have to be good to themselves. So
Yes.
really evaluate yourself first so that you can avoid these situations while you're in a relationship, just to make sure that we don't talk about you on here. If you look at
Right.
what your own emotional being and your own emotional needs are before you get in a relationship, then you could avoid having to even have the thought of cheating. So But if you must, don't be an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't be an idiot. So, do we have anything else, ladies?
That was
I
it.
think the lesson has gone forth.
Are we gonna take an offering?
We need to. Mm-hmm. Last round of collection plate.
Queen, where's your tambourine?
It's over there in the kitchen. I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared.
Both have
No A and B
tambourines.
I
selections if we
wasn't
don't
feel,
have the tambourine.
I wasn't feeling really churchy today. Not talking about cheaters, not the adulterers. We in rebuking spirit today.
Rebuke.
Rebuked.
But didn't we discover that most cheaters were in the church?
Would you
We
say
will have
all
to
of them
revisit that another
drummers?
week too.
Them drummers. Listen, them drummers.
Oh,
Listen. I feel
that's
like the
a whole
drummers
nother
play so
discussion.
hard because you got 3 or 4 women watching them at one time.
That needs to be a discussion.
That's another topic.
Yes. Oh, do we have a topic for next week?
We didn't decide. We didn't decide, rather. Sorry, Frank. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's from a previous episode from last season,
Yes.
but it's a joke. It's a joke. But we didn't decide yet for next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can decide, or if y'all want to send us
Maybe we could
ideas
put up a
for,
poll. Maybe we
yeah,
could put up
I
a
was
poll
about to
with
say,
some options
yeah, we
yes.
can.
What do
and
y'all
let
want
the
to do?
viewers decide what we talk about next week.
Yes.
It was something that Quinn you said last week, but I forgot what it was. I'll go back and look at the show.
We could put the poll up tomorrow and have the viewers choose between tomorrow and what's today? Today's Monday. Between
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow and Thursday.
That works.
Yeah.
That'll work for y'all?
Yep.
That works. Make sure y'all go vote when you see the poll. Make sure you share. You can now catch us
Share
on
this
YouTube too.
episode.
Yes.
Yes, we are on YouTube, honey. Monday Moves and Chats.
So if you want to view us later on YouTube, you can do the same thing. Make sure you share, and share. And if your business wants to be a sponsor, make sure you hit us up too. Quinn, stop making faces at the baby. They can see you.
I'm sorry. She's asking me 101 questions because she wants to say bye when it's done, when it's ready, when
Oh,
it's time.
okay. Well, tell Ava she gonna close us out.
Yes.
Let her come on. Tell her she gonna close us out.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna do the benediction. Don't
She
do
can do that.
Nah,
don't do that to her. Don't treat that baby
nah.
like that.
Did you already get the people to email?
I'm sorry. Email is mmchat3, the number 3 at gmail.com. The number
What's the end?
3, mmchat3 at gmail.com. So we gonna look forward to seeing all of you guys next week, same time, same bat channel. Make sure you follow the page so you can vote in the poll. And Ava, you ready? Come
I
on,
can't hear you
long
because
head
you're in my ear.
Oh, bye. Bye, y'all. Bye,
Yell
Ava.
and say bye. Bye.
Bye. Y'all have a good
You,
night.
you too. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
ladies.